Hey everybody, I'm Griffin here. We're doing Samson. I want to be done with the game. I want to be done. Oh, that's right. You can't just hold R. I'll maybe do an XL. Okay, I'll do an XL. We've got a soul heart to start with, so this means 2 free item rooms, an immediate devil deal chance. There's a lot of easy potential here, especially when you're low on resources, because you start with nothing. Fuck you, game. I knew it was gonna do that, and it was, do you try and get out through the poop, or do you try and kill the fire? And I chose wrong, because apparently the correct answer is kill the poop. No, 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 no. I wanted to leave. I wanted to leave. Okay, and then I'm gonna get hit by... No, it actually didn't turn into the other one. It usually turns into the bloody body, and then I get hit by its first shot, because I know it's coming, but I always don't have time to dodge it. We do need to find item rooms soon, though. Unfortunately, I mean, well, it's not really unfortunately, but XL floors are actually relatively small. The first ones. Like, I'm actually a little surprised we haven't hit. I mean, I guess we did hit the sacrifice room. I was gonna say we didn't hit an end room, and we did. Or like an important room, I guess would be the way. Just heading towards end rooms. Yeah, we've got more time to accrue resources in useful ways. I mean, because you notice we almost never... Can you, like, calm the fuck down? We almost never go so far as to open the shop on the first floor. This can be useful later. It can also be a pain in the ass later, depending on what we get. The answer is no, by the way. Am I willing to take a tears up pill as a start? Nope, because I'm dead. Oh wait, no, that's right. They only do half a heart of damage. I always expect them to do a full heart because they're explosions. The tears up is pretty nice. The piercing is pretty nice. The question is if I can actually pull this off. And the answer is I don't know. Especially now that we lost our soul heart. I mean, that was a calculated risk. That was a, I'm gonna check out the curse room and see what's there. It's gonna depend. We do have 2 bombs, which means that we've got the secret room. Which gives us a very high chance of getting shop next floor. Presuming we find the keys. And also that we don't die here. Well, oh gosh, that was close. The key is to focus on the flies, because eventually you will hit him, and also Bloody Lust. Okay, I'll take it. Let's go. This is the start. Tears up, piercing, damage. Like these are very good things. It's a good start. It'd be nice if we had some more resources, but the idea is we want to be able to machine gun out a room. And boss challenge rooms. This early on are trivial. I guess I could always get hit by something stray that I don't think is gonna hit me. It's like piercing, you say? Oh gosh. That got really dangerous really fast. It worked out, but it was dangerous. Okay, we've got our key. That actual extra range was, or the extra range was actually super useful there. Okay, we've got all sorts of piercing. The only thing we're missing is a soul heart to protect us from a devil deal. Can you please? Here we go. So that means probably going to be a shop. I probably want to just stop in at the shop and look for a soul heart. Ooh, that was a little closer than I would like it to be. That worked out. That's the only way that I can put that. Fucking hell. Well, there goes our devil deal. Or at least very low. Well, I'd love one of those things, but this is the one thing that annoys me about Spectral Tears, man. I'd love to pick up the habit, but I can't actually get it, so. Okay, well, this is a thing. The question is, do I use it to get into the curse room? And I think I do. I think that's the plan. That way I can... Yeah, it doesn't matter which way I use it. Because I think I'll be okay. We get the whole music though, so that's nice. It's still technically possible for us to get it. I think this is no jump monstro, or no big jump monstro. That was cutting it a little bit close, I guess. Still got it. Wait, that... Herka fucking dur, man. I'm sorry, I forgot this game was pants on head. I thought I could get away with that. I was wrong. Look, I'm bored. Let me do stuff. It is faster to just reset until the item room is adjacent to you. This is what I have learned from Boiler. Eh. What am I looking for? I don't know. Like, that's almost a reasonable start is the problem, because resources become such a huge problem. Oh, we've started getting keys. We got bombs. I mean, getting bombs... Well, we have a way of getting bombs. Bombs are the way to get to the secret room, and the secret room is the way to get to the shop. Like, these are truths. Because secret rooms tend to give money more than anything else. If I go in there, I die. So, you know. No, I'm not convinced by this start. Come on. Oh, when the resetting starts, man. Samson is not the character I expected this to get me to this point. It probably is partially because he's the last character. This is a good start. Profit. I want to know if they made some of these enemies faster in hard mode, because it feels like they did. Yeah, you and me both, guys. Just decided to charge me. It's like death by Isaac. Managing these guys' pathing is super annoying. We got good soul hearts, which is really good. It bodes well. Can you guys not fuck around, please? Don't believe that you aren't fucking around. Don't play chicken. God damn it, dude! Like, normally they just fuck around, but this time there was that moment where they're like, yeah, no, let's get them. Wish I had my fucking unicorn horn. Would have been better served here. Usually I can kill bosses without taking damage. Obviously, eternal bosses are a little bit different, but Larry Jr. is one of those that I should be able to kill without issue, and yet, here I am. Okay, Pentagram's really good. It also gives you a devil chance increase. So, like 5% or something? I mean, obviously if we don't get hit, we're guaranteed it, so... Well, that's disappointing. I do still love the soundtrack. Nah, I didn't get it there in time. Oh, fuck me, dude. The Eternal One is just shooting straight the hell at me and leading. It's leading me. Good fucking lord. We just lost 2.5 soul hearts in a single floor. This room is fucking obnoxious. Thank God for this boss room. I'm saving the unicorn for the actual boss. Squeezy's super good. This is a really good room. It makes up for the garbage room that was before it, but the problem is the garbage room and this aren't actually coupled in any way. It was just random luck. Hi, Larry. We meet again. Okay, see, that's weird when it mirrors your movements. I want to kill at least one of them, but I'm only going to accidentally... There we go. It's like we knocked one down from 3 to... All of them down to 3 to 2 first, though. Alright, let's do this. I mean, did I need to? No, it's Monstro. Okay, our tears up stat is insane. I'm not taking the shovel, and I'm not taking Ouija, which means I'm going for angels, which sucks. I'm not trading my 1 red heart away for that. I'm not. Nice. Boo. This is a good run. This is a good start. If the game is kind enough to give me Sacred Heart, I will forgive it for now. It will get if I get Sacred Heart, I will probably win. And if I get Sacred Heart and probably win, then I will be doing the outro for the entire series. Interesting. Okay. That's it, so. Yeah, I'll be doing the outro for this entire series at the end of the episode if I win. So, it will get, like, slight favorable points. So, consider that game. We have a very high rate of fire, and that's really good. I mean, obviously that's really good, but... A stat that increases your damage per second being high. Yes, clearly that's good, and it's always good to be good. Infested is a little underwhelming. Or infestation, what have you. Not quite enough to shop. And man, we got at least 2 good options for Secret Room. And it's probably more, which means that... Problem is I want to be far away when this goes so that I don't accidentally get hit. And we've got the bombs to check. Dang it, man. If I want a key, I can trade a bomb for it. Okay. Okay. You're getting killed first. Because you're gonna triple shot at me. You actually can get an angle to hit me. Oh, that's an eternal room right below me. Is it gonna have Miter in it again? Have Sacred Heart. I just want to know that you can have Sacred Heart. That way, I'm never gonna play this game again, let's be honest. Prayer card. Oh, man. I'm probably going to end up using my unicorn in here. It's really just a matter of when. I don't really want to keep prayer card. Fuck. Yeah, at the end of this fight. Oh, come on! I have no words. Wow, if that had hit me, I'd be pissed. Fuck. The problem is they're all pressed against the wall now, so I can't get away from them. I might be able to get another charge out of it, but basically I'm just taking the HP up from going and fighting. Now's when I want Pact, man. Now that I can take it and not die. God damn, man. So many of these. This is the second room this floor that's just like, hey, you need flying to get this. Well, hell yes. We're 1 penny off, and I can get it if there's something good in the shop. I don't know my unicorn. That's annoying. Oh, fuck me. Curve, 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 curve. That's like a Gungeon style pattern. Now he splits into 3. That was beautiful. I'm gonna get torn to pieces by this, by the way. Oh, I actually got one. Have I not gotten hits? What is this? There we go. I got a devil deal. That is interesting. Okay, I'm taking this in for reasons. I do want more soul hearts, but I'm now 1 piece away from Guppy, which is awesome. It just is. I don't want the bum. I don't want the bum, so I'm passing on the bum, and we'll have a red heart. None of the Guppy pieces cost 2 red hearts. So, as long as we get another deal with the devil, we'll be fine. I like the unicorn horn. Just corralled. I thought, well, that's nice at least. God damn it. God damn it. I just need to be Guppy already. I had so many more resources. Turns out flight is really strong. It's that thing that I've said a lot, like a lot, is actually true, turns out. Because, you know, I know these things from quite a bit of experience playing this game. Turns out. Dang, couldn't quite get that penny out of there. I mean, I could get it, I just... I'll decide later if I want that. If I can't get in that door, we're probably already dead, so... Oh my gosh. Turns out eternal flies are cancer. But not the good cancer that is if fire rate increase. Like, I'm actually just gonna go for the boss right now because I've got my unicorn horn. This is like fast peep. I'm waiting for when both the eyes are out because everything else is relatively trivial in the peep fight, except for when the eyes are bouncing around. That's the hard part. Because those eyes, man. Or I could not need it. I don't know, fuck it. Cool. It's like now we just know it's dealt with. And there's some hearts in there, so if there's an arcade on this floor, which is possible, we came in with 11 cents. That was lucky and not intended at all, but I'll take it. Bloody Penny's really good if there's actually an arcade on this floor. Which we'll find out. I'm really hoping there is now, though. I don't know why there's an Eternal Heart there, but I will take it. There is an arcade, which is really good for us. Just annoyed by this room. Oh, that's right. I forgot. That triggers infestation. I'm just trying to get a blood bag. And into the shop. There's other hearts, so we'll just go ahead and do some murder. I know I basically have infinite money, but this is just on principle a really good plan. Oh, I did accidentally open that shop. Well, there you go. Fuck it. We're going to have infinite money, I'm pretty sure. At this point, it's looking good. And with the habit, we'll get invincibility more often. Like right the hell now. Just statistically, we end up at full health every single time we do this. You see? And this is why Bloody Penny is broken. I really just need to go kill some stuff. Oh, that's right, all the flies drop out. I wonder if you... Well, why do we see this again? Alright, so we're gonna have a hard time going, whatever. I'm trying to think of the right word and I can't think of it, so... We are creating positive feedback loop. I don't even have to do the double play. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and step out so that the flies are fewer and therefore the lag is lower. And that is not what happened. Game was not happy with that. Oh nice, we got a pretty fly. That's the point, we're trying to leverage our money into useful things here. Because right now I have infinite money. I could have infinite money for the remainder of the game, but 99 cents is close enough to infinite money. Just give me Skatol, dude. Or hell, give me that. So I don't even know what I'm playing for, man. Apparently it's all hearts all the time here. How long am I really willing to play this? I could also play the secret room vending machine pretty intently, which I am seriously considering doing. Daily dollar short. That's just funny. Two troll bombs. I'm just doing it to burn the time in between. Game going slow. I really do kind of want some more bombs more than anything else. This is not helpful. Yeah, just give it to me, dude. Look, I want this to be the run where we win. gonna blow up and give me the $1, just you wait. So you've already started making positive hearts. And we didn't even really need the machine. Yeah, what did I tell you? Alright. Let's return to our regularly scheduled programming. Alright, I forgot that was there. And be on our way. Actually, I didn't set off the challenge room, did I? I don't actually care enough, I don't think. I think it's just time to go. We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. I don't even know what hit me. Must have been one of these popping. I'm actually considering taking this instead since Bloody Penny isn't probably not all that useful to us. That was bad. That was really bad. Yeah, it was okay. Oh, that's right. Is it all flies don't deal contact damage anymore? Sometimes I just don't trust Skittle the way that I'd like to. Now, spiders are still dangerous. Sadly, there is no item for spiders. Oh my goodness. Alright, since we've got a telepills, I can go to the curse room without fearing for my life. I was like, excuse me? Alright. That's always nice. We don't have money equals power, so I'm not terribly worried about how much money I have. Should have done this sooner. That's Sacrificial Dagger, right? Yeah. Sacrificial Dagger is not the way it once was. Let's just fight the boss. Let's just become Guppy so I don't have to worry about this shit anymore. Let's do it. Fuck. Well, I was incorrect. I'm not going to be accomplishing that thing that I said I wanted to accomplish. Because this... fuck this. Fuck that. He dropped like 18 of them. I'm sorry. That is some bullshit. I don't think by leaving I can respawn him as not eternal, but I left. Because he spawned at least 8. 18 is definitely an exaggeration, but 8 is actually, I think, what the number was. And I need my unicorn horn if I'm gonna do that shit. That's not useful, game. I don't know who you're trying to help. I think you just have a misplaced desire to see people in pain. And give me your spiders. Hell yeah, the chariot. I almost held a tab to a teleport, so that's where my brain is right now. Oh man. Mostly it's just sad because I picked up orbitals. I don't actually sacrificial dagger's not that great, unfortunately. Well, with 2 invulnerabilities, that worked. This is not what I wanted to see. Well, I gained my flight. At what cost? Oh lord, that was close. Oh, I can't go into the curse room now. Oh wait, no I can. I can make it in. For free. If I get hit in there, I'm screwed, but... So we were going to have 2 health at the start of the next floor, but we have flight and spectral tears, which I think is worth it. I mean, obviously I wouldn't have done it. Well, that's not entirely true. I guess I could just do it because it's reflex, and I think I can save myself on this run, which is incorrect. I cannot actually save myself. There are some rooms that are absolutely bullshit, and that's the way it is. Now, granted, I should be dead right now. There we go. Well. I said give me Sacred Heart. Oh gosh, my lip is itching. I really need to itch it right now. This is more important though. I'm effectively torturing myself. This is an HP up. Oh, really, that was it. Okay, cool. Bombs are key. Okay, that's fine. We got Sacred Heart, fellas. It's not quite Godhead, but doing what we can with what we got. This is Bomba's key, isn't it? Yeah. Very nice. It's just hidden, so I didn't know what it was. Another telepills. Okay, telepills is good. It's always good to have. Game Kid is actually like a better unicorn horn because it can heal your red hearts. I guess I don't know the damage. I bet you the damage on the unicorn horn is better. I don't know that, but I'm guessing it. That really wasn't in the right spot. Hey, look, it's this room that I no longer find nearly as dangerous because I have flight. Okay, friends to the end pills, fine. You know what? I'm dumb. I will use that to preserve half a soul heart. It's okay. This is going to be greed. No. Okay. So another telepills, which is funny. I'm buying this because of lols. Because we saw a shop in the cathedral once, for whatever reason. That's right, I've got a golden key. I've got a golden ticket. Do I want to swap these? I actually think I do. I want 13 keys. You come here and die. Alright, well, we still have some stuff that we haven't explored yet, which is unfortunate. Because this is just slow going. We need some movement speed. Roid Rage would be good. Speedball would also be acceptable. Although part of the reason why our shots are so slow is to make way for the Sacred Heart. Because the slower it is, the easier it is for it to actually home to where it wants to be. No, I didn't leave an internal heart anywhere. I'm just double checking for my own sanity, but I don't think I did. Nice. I really didn't need to find this. But I did. Alright, we still have to worry about our health. I actually don't think I want the pill cap anymore. Probably taking a book. Yes, I am. I'm taking the Book of Revelations. It's happening. It might be silly, but it's going to serve me the best out of all of these things that I could have. Right, you fly. Devil card seems reasonable. It's one of the few times I don't have some sort of mapping. Because mapping is usually one of the things that I get. And it just didn't happen. I'm okay with it. It's just unfortunate, I think. Just means that this part of the game is going to take longer. Because I don't know where I'm going, not because I'm choosing where to go. So I have even less information to make informed decisions. Hey, it worked out. Yeah, that happened. Hi, Death. Because I could not stop for death, he kindly stopped for me. I can't remember the rest of the words. I like the poem, it's just not one of the ones that actually sticks in my head the way I'd like it to. Or the way that it would be useful if it did. Gotta admit, the horse really knows where to be in the wrong spot. Do I trade 2 hearts for the nail? I think the answer is no. The Book of Revelations is just as good. I mean, you get a damage up from the nail, but it has to be in the right room, and I don't want the pressure of trying to save it for the right room. Trading 2 hearts for it doesn't seem worth it. Get wrecked. That is a boss challenge room that I cannot enter. Ooh, yeah, I hit myself. Really? I kind of call BS on that, but okay. I may have guessed right again. This is a long branch. Damn, I'm good. Nice. I really should consider clearing all the rooms. Just to gain health. Just, Jesus Christ. I mean, yeah, I'm considering just clearing rooms. Getting charges. If I drop into red health, I'll stop, but I think I'll be okay. We need to do something. If only it were Guppy's head. I hate this enemy so much. Now that is a temptation. This is a way I could get into the boss trap room, but I don't feel like taking that big a risk. Ah, greedy son of a bitch. Thing is, I do gain hearts from killing things. I don't know how often it really happens, but it happens. And there could be something really good in that boss trap room. Or I could pour enough into this that I get myself killed. Well, there goes that. I shouldn't have picked that up. Okay, no boss trap room then. I have to give up an HP up to do it, and it's probably not as good as an HP up. Actually, there could be, the secret room could be next to it. That actually might be really good. Yeah, get splattered. I actually kind of want to stay at half-heart intervals, but it's also not going to matter in the long run. Actually, wait, there's an eternal heart in the boss room. Oh, he's stuck in the door. This has happened before. It has happened before. It will happen again. Yeah, let's go handle this. Oh my gosh, I'm so slow. Have I checked for all the secret rooms in all the places? Well, first off, let's just check here. No, okay. Here, there's really only a couple places, actually. I'm just using it so that it goes away, because we can't actually really make benefit of that. God damn it. It's not how I wanted that to go, honestly. Just want to know what's in the boss trap room. The problem is I'm going to look at what's in there, and I'm going to not want it, but feel obligated to do it, because I'm going to have gone through all of this to make it happen. I think we're eternal, aren't we? Have we gotten 7 health ups? It's really hard to say. It's not one of those things I know off the top of my head. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, you give me this choice. You give me this choice and tell me I must choose. Alright, well, we take the dead cat and then we go in there. We become Guppy. Like, I mean, there's basically no choices here. You become Guppy because you can. Devil, Polaroid, Pink, yeah, that's what I want. And then we get the 1 HP up because we can. We basically lose 4 HP to become Guppy, which sucks, but is not beyond the realm of things that have been done in the past. With Sacred Heart, our flies are just gods. Didn't even have time to bait Monstro. I'm keeping the devil, not telepills. I think it's in the bag, folks. I think this is a one run. We can still make pretty big mistakes and could still die. But short of doing something stupid like dropping the Polaroid, there's a speed up for us. Yeah, we're definitely eternal. Things are turning white as we pick them up. We blocked those with orbitals, crazily enough. A shop again? I'm a little disappointed with our selection. Just cash in on this HP up now. I mean, you can feel, you can see the raw destructive power that we wield as Guppy with Sacred Heart. If there's a run to go out on, this is it. I mean, you know I'm doing this challenge room. It's gonna be like Miter. Nope, Relic. That's just as good. Just destruction. Fuck you, bloat. Like, that was easy. I mean, yeah, we did take one hit from bloat, but I'm not gonna lie on that one. I don't think we could have avoided it because it spawned in and immediately did that. I could have, like, thought, hey, maybe bloat's on this one, but I didn't. We've already fought Super Greed. Yeah, that's what I needed, more money. So true. I'm just full clearing, I think. I think I'm full clearing for soul hearts. Kodif is good. So we are, oh wow, okay, that's, I wasn't expecting that to be the right way. Sorry, the correct way. Because it's really the left way. I'm still like a little slow. And yeah, I'm picking that up for no reason. Come on, man, I want the devil. Oh, hey, bud. You should give me a map. Not actually useful, but hey. He's trying, he's doing what he can with what he's got. Dead. I mean, if I wanted the run to just be over, but I kind of want to full clear the chests. Because I think I can do it with relative ease. So I'm going to hold on to the Emperor card if suddenly things feel like they're getting dicey. I don't think I actually need the devil. It was just the best option of what I had. I'm not going to bring a pretty fly pill down with me. Let's do it. I'm tired. I've been playing way late into the night. Way later than I should be. Just gotta focus on hitting him. We just have to focus on getting the shots close. I wish my flies were smart. My flies are not being smart, however. Oof, I almost hit that. Okay, we have the Polaroid. Like that. Like that. We're not actually going to use Horror Babylon. Oh, that's Monster's Tooth. For a second I thought it was Tooth Shot, but I forgot that's a pair of brass knuckles. Tough love. Just explode, would you? Cool, bomb back. I totally needed that. These rooms are really samey. I totally kind of forgot. Very nice. I like it when that's a soul heart. See, the difference here is now I can destroy you. I don't need invulnerability. Now I got a sack of pennies. Sack of bombs, sack of pennies. Death, I need you to fuck off. Oh. Oh, that's right. Flies, leave him alone. Leave the poor man alone. This just makes me stronger, you know. I actually managed to avoid that. There's so many eternal things, you just pick up a whole bunch of HP ups on accident. Just gonna try and accidentally kill the damn horse. I mean, I am full clearing on accident here. I just am holding an Emperor card because fuck it. It became very clear that we made the right choice. Oh, this is bad. Oh wow, that actually, I made a mistake. I forgot that killing the hearts actually wounds the carrion queen that spawned them. I'm actually getting hit a lot right there. Oh well, that was well played. Wow, I actually deflected the horse the first time. Not the second, unfortunately. I'm actually taking a lot of hits here. Dang it. I can't keep track of everything on screen. I am confident. Perhaps overconfident. Let's do it. I mean, could I face tank this? Probably. Do I want to face tank it? No. I'd always rather not face tank it. Flies. Fucking seriously, man. Eternal personalities. You are eternal. Samson's lock has appeared in the basement. Alright, well. Unless I am mistaken, that is everything. Oh, I can't skip this. Weird. That is weird. Usually you can skip it. So, Eternal. How do I really feel? I've actually been, if you've been watching, very vocal about my feelings on this one. Sorry, big yawn. And that is basically to say that while it is an interesting refresher to the game, Rebirth was that refresher to the game. And really this is acting as like a sequel to Rebirth more than a sequel to Wrath of the Lamb. Like this Eternal Edition stuff, it's interesting, it's neat. I like some of the stuff that they did. A lot of the other stuff is just horrible. A lot of those enemies aren't fun to play against. It really is basically just like a giant challenge mode from Isaac. From Rebirth. It's basically just like a giant challenge mode from Rebirth. Oh, hello. You guys are getting to see interesting stuff. because of the way that that's working. I think I actually have to close the game and reopen it to get all the achievements, so I want to see that happen while I'm talking. If I were to be playing this game now, like if I had learned, there we go, there's Eternal Eve. Uh-oh, there's still more achievements. Uh-oh, maybe we're not done here. Eternal personalities. Oh, no, don't do that. Eternal God, 100% the game and hard mode. Uh-oh. I think there are still items that I haven't seen. There's at least one item that I have. There's 2 items I haven't seen. Okay, so I'm probably just going to do that on my own. Honestly, I'm not going to put up a recording of me trying to find these items. I could break for them, but maybe I will. But either way, I'm going to go ahead and throw it together because I think I have completed the main challenge of this. The rest of this is just bullshit. And I'll double check which items those are, and we'll see whether or not that I really want to deal with it. But yeah, basically, if this game, if Eternal Mode were to have come out before Rebirth, I think it would have killed the game. Because it's not fun. No, let me, how to phrase this right. As somebody who enjoys challenges, beating a challenge is fun. Like, that is inherently true for me. I like overcoming challenges. Now, through this, most of why I kept on going is because I knew I could do it. I know I can play Isaac at a high enough level to defeat even the bullshit. Because eventually you just get item combinations that are strong. And obviously we got Sacred Heart Guppy, which is insane. Absolutely insane in this game. Which is great, and it's fun, and you just steamroll. But in the normal version of the game, you just steamroll. And you don't have to worry about it. We were losing health, actually, because I was trying to clear every room of the chest. And usually, for really strong runs, the chest is just a victory lap. So, you're increasing the difficulty of the game, but you're not doing it in a way that I believe is actually meaningful. Like, increasing the difficulty of the game, you can do it in a bunch of different ways, but it's how you want that to come off to your users, to your players. Like, you can make this game harder by just lowering your base damage by 50%. Like, that will make the game harder because you now have to deal with rooms for longer. I believe that a fair room could be done with any amount of damage, even if it sucked. Like, even if it took forever to do. A fair room, a room that's actually good, like a decent design, does it. And I think a lot of the rooms fit that description for what it's worth. But when you take these eternal enemies and throw them in there, it cranks that up to 11 and breaks those things. The best example that I can think of is the eternal... yeah, I honestly don't... You know what? Wait, can I... There's not a monster... Yeah, there's not a monster thing. Wait, are there new challenges? No, okay. When it's in 2 pieces and it chases you, and you basically blow its head off, and it's just the body and the torso chasing after you. That one ruins rooms. Absolutely ruins rooms. Because a lot of the rooms that it shows up in are rooms that just have a ton of those. And those enemies are dumb. They don't actually have an intelligence that attempts to seek and kill the player. They just gotta wander and do whatever. And that's why that room works, is because it's just a bunch of enemies that aren't really trying to accomplish anything, and your goal is to pick them off safely. And it can get a little bit dicey, and you know what? I will admit that randomness could make it impossible to beat that room. Like, if you took one hit and you died and you had 0.1 damage, right? Like, sure, I can see that room being impossible. But on the average case, and even probably within at least a standard deviation or 2, it is totally possible. 100% possible, and you should be fine. But when you add in that eternal enemy that suddenly has intelligence, the fact that that room is very crowded, which was a problem before, becomes infinitely more problematic because now you have to try and get through that room, run around that room without taking damage, which is basically designed to not be possible. You're not supposed to run into the middle of that room and just start running and gunning unless you're already at a ridiculous point in your build. So, like, just all of that mixed into one turns into this really weird problem of rooms that were kind of fair now just have a part of it that is a pain in the ass. And let's not even begin to talk about eternal bosses. You get an extra HP up for defeating a boss that probably did 2 hearts to you, whose current version might have only done 1, or possibly, if not probably, none. So, sure, if you can refill your health that way, it works. Like, if there are enough heart drops on the floor, you can make it work. But some of those eternal bosses are actually just gateways. They are hard checks, and it's random. It's not like every single boss is eternal. Like the fact that Mom's eternal, and Mom's heart is eternal, and Isaac and Satan and Blue Baby are all eternal, I'm okay with when you're in hard mode. Like, you know what you are going into, and honestly, those bosses aren't terribly unfair. Like, sure, Isaac and Blue Baby teleporting around is kind of annoying. Satan, I don't even remember what his shtick was. I think he had a 3rd leg. You know, like, that's not broken. You know, he's shot more shots. Mom's heart chasing you around the room is actually kind of interesting. I actually kind of like it. I think it's a more interesting fight than what it was before. But you're also trading it for first for Eternal Duke of Flies, who has 2 rings of protection of eternal flies around him, and you kill him, and then you die to the swarm of flies. Like, that, it just feels bad, and it's just a hard check on whether or not your DPS is high enough, or whether or not your health, because some of those bosses, it's basically impossible to not take damage. Eternal Pestilence, the fact that his head, when it runs through, leaves a trail of creep, which basically segregates the different pieces of floor from each other via damage. Like, oh, you can get to this other section, but you have to take damage to do it. Occasionally, you might be able to sneak in between some of them without taking damage, but you have to take that damage to get to another section. So if you are successfully avoiding the head's charge, you're now trapped in a partition where his body is shooting you. And the answer might be, oh, kill them faster. Sure, that's great. That's dependent on the items that you get. Like, I will fully admit that I am somebody who plays to try and gain optimal stats, to try and, you know, do the right thing. That's why this episode is going to be an hour and a half long, is because I spent a whole bunch of time trying to make sure that I had all the resources that I needed and all the items I could possibly get my hands on, and so on and so forth, which, you know, makes it easier to win, might make it, you know, longer and perhaps more boring, but I enjoy that optimization, that level of I made the game work for me because I understand how it works well enough to manipulate it, to take that advantage and make it my own. So, yeah, to suddenly, out of nowhere, have bosses that just outright kill you because you can't deal with them, because they are not beatable from a fair standpoint. From a, you know, 0 items, infinite skill, you still can't win against some of them. And that is a problem. So between making the rooms kind of shitty and the bosses kind of shitty, the theming is good. The whole eternal thing, getting eternal hearts. Like, I like a lot of that. I do. I think that's good use of a theme. But overall, it's late. Overall, what I would have to say about Eternal Edition, and I did kind of already say it, is that if this was the game, the state of the game, when I was getting into roguelikes, I don't think I would have enjoyed this game. I don't think I would have started on hard mode, but I think I would have switched to hard mode and I would have hated it, because the game itself isn't all that conducive to the way this is set up. And because of that, just jumping into it like this would be bad. The fact that I've had Rebirth and Afterbirth to get better at the game, on top of playing a whole bunch of other roguelikes, like, not to say that I would recommend it. My first recommendation for people who want to learn a roguelike is probably always, or just, don't know what a roguelike is Rogue Legacy. It will always be Rogue Legacy. That game is a masterpiece. The Binding of Isaac and Wrath of the Lamb would be up there, but I would also tell them and caveat them to not pick up the Eternal Edition or not use the hard mode, because you need that extra skill that you could have picked up playing Afterbirth and Rebirth and whatnot, because you can't just expect to be that good. The jump from normal to hard here is way too big, and I think it's a detriment to the game itself, because most people don't have the experience that I have of playing something else and coming back. I mean, there's a good chunk of people who do, but anybody who's trying to pick up this game in the future isn't going to realize how big of a gap there was between this and that and all that. And that, I think, is going to sour them on the Eternal Edition. So that's what I think. I've rambled quite a bit, and I'm approaching an hour and a half for this one. So I might go for a game break in order to finish out the collection. But we'll see. I'm going to have some research to do just to be sure. But until then, keep your gears turning.